Good morning, good morning. My name is Rick Noda here in beautiful Encinitas, California. I am the founder of T3 Body and your host here for T3 Talks, where we tighten, tactical, and transition. Well, this week, you guys, is Memorial Day weekend. Now, weekend or week because it is Monday, but most of us are celebrating, at least with friends and families, and an extended vacation. Now, with it being Monday, we had our one workout today at 8 o'clock. Now, most of you don't realize that I do a very good job of still practicing my transitions from Ironman here. I'm coming in out of a workout. The classic man hair, you guys, is done with a lot of product. I'm not going to lie. I went with the edge up beard because now I knew I had to be tactical and streamline this today, you guys. So I jumped in and out of my other shirt here. Now, one cool thing about Memorial Day, you guys, is I do like to talk about Memorial Day and what it means to me and everybody else. But one just thing of respect that I always love, let's do that. About 30 seconds of silence. You guys didn't think I could be quiet for that long, did you? Yeah, I actually do a workout here where my mouth shuts up for about 10 minutes. Contrary to most belief, I'm actually more of an introverted person. I could do that for longer than you even would think. You guys, so Memorial Day, all right? I will tell you that as a jarhead would say, or any killer, any Marine would say, Memorial Day to us is a blast. I'm not going to lie, because to us, the relationship that we have with death is one of glory, honor. You use you'll see a clip back here of like Sparta. The ability of the highest reward is dying in combat.
And I myself will carry you to the gates of Valhalla.
Literally that exact Sparta that you see in the movie 300, the in Avengers Endgame, when they are running towards the enemy and they are going, that is every military personnel's vision of death. And it's a glorious protector mentality, because they say the death of some lead to the sacrifice of others, and that is incredibly important when you're thinking of our military personnel, especially on a day like today, which is Memorial Day. Now, Memorial Day, when you're in the service, when you're in the military, believe it or not, you may have a company or battalion parade ceremony. You'll put on your nicer camis, and you'll do some marching. You'll take out your weapon, and you'll really have it be in a service, or have it show in something for your battalion commander, some type of ceremony. Usually on days like this, if someone was getting promoted, or if you had come back from a mission or something, and someone had performed outside of there, they would get a meritorious mass, or they get a certificate of commendation, yada yada yada. Memorial Day is a really good time to do that. I often love, you guys, is during Memorial Day, the Marine Corps Color Guard. Stefan's going to show that graph where they walk in silence and they throw those weapons and they're moving. The Marine Corps Color Guard, you guys, is almost as sought out as recon, to get into those guys. So So it's really kind of cool to see some of the pageantry or their ceremonies of the Marine Corps, during these holidays. Now, a little fun fact tip a lot of people, when they look at the difference of the dress uniforms from the Marines, everyone loves the dress blues. I love the dress blues because, again, it's a little bit distinctive than the other services because our dress uniforms are specifically tailored a little bit more to our body. Fitness, T3 body, go figure. But the nice thing about the military, and specifically the Marines, is that when you are a Lance Corporal and below, which is an E3 to E1, your trousers in your dress uniforms are only blue. That's it. What happens in a good way is that when you go from a subordinate from an insubordinate to a subordinate, meaning you go to a manager from an E4, you get what's called the blood stripe. Yes. The blood stripe is now on those dress blues uniforms, you have a red line that goes down your leg. Now, I will tell you that red line was put on corporals after the Battle of Iwo Jima and the blood that was shared. So one cool thing that is a tradition that I still enjoy, that I know that's gone away because, again, a few bad apples had, spoiled the bunch, was when you got promoted, your commanding officer would take your rank insignia, he'd place it here and go, wham! He'd shove it into your clavicles. And they'd be so kind to pull it out for the next person. All right. But that was just for you to know that your rank isn't just something that's on your collar, you guys. It's in your blood. So for, 2 years, a year, whatever you're a corporal, there's some guys that stubborn, I would tell you, that you'd ask them their first name. They'd say, Corporal. No, you're like, dude, come on. I know I'm Rick. What's your name? Corporal. And then you ask him, what's your name when he's an E5? Sergeant. That's literally the way the guys were. And I respected that guy. Those guys, eat, live, shit, piss, Marine Corps, all right? But the thing that was incredible was that blood stripe, all right? So literally after he'd pin you here, he'd give you a good shot in one arm. He would knee you in the side. He would turn you around, give you a nice punch in the arm, and do the same onto your thigh. And that, for you walk around like this, just for a little while, so that you remember that little bruise that you might have, that little soreness that you might have, can compare to the people that have died to just raise that flag in Iwo Jima. And I'm going to tell you guys so much that when I earned that E4, you know what I did is I asked them to do the gauntlet. And that's when they line up all the other corporals right and left. And that one guy hits you, the other guy hits you in your leg, hits you in your other leg. And if you go to a knee, guess what? You start it again. I didn't go to a knee, my friend. I'm not going to tell you, but I went through the gauntlet. The nice part about it is the only time they all saw me sweat is when my roommate, all right, when I sit there going, oh, shit, those guys got me. They got me good. But when I walked out and I put my camis on, brother, no one ever knew that blood stripe. I was remembering every step of Iwo Jima because it was throbbing. So you guys, I took some time today for 30 seconds. I hope I didn't lose you guys and you went to another channel, to remember those who have fallen. On Memorial Day, just know that it's about action. Get out there. Hand a bag of clothing to someone in need. Do an action that is premeditated to be good. Pay for the person's lunch behind you and just pay it forward. Because when I say our motivation inspires you to be better, on this Memorial Day, let's do some actions to remember those who've lost. See you guys soon. Thanks for checking out our videos. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit that button right below. Or if you want to check out the latest video right here over my shoulder, go ahead and click that link. If you want to check us out on our social networks, we're at T3 Body Encinitas. That's T3 Body Encinitas. Or shoot me a quick email at info@T3Body Encinitas, where our motivation inspires you to be better. See you guys soon.